Prime Minister James Marape reflects on country's progress this festive season. India assists with disaster relief supplies. And National Cultural Commission launch 5-year cultural strategic plan. A very good evening. This is National Emtv News. I'm Grace Papiali. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Marape delivered his Christmas message through a media release to Papua New Guineans, outlining the efforts of the government this year. Prime Minister Marape also revealed that as the fight continues to take back PNG, he is taking the time to write a new book on PNG. Prime Minister James Marape shared his Christmas message upon the success and failures of the government for this year, including the economic impact these events had brought to the country. Prime Minister Marape reflected on the opening of the year 2023 with the visit of Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese addressing the National Parliament in January. With the year closed with Papua New Guinea and Australia signing a historic 455 million kina security agreement in this December. Apart from that, saw a number of major events that took place, including high-level bilateral collaborations. This was reflected in the recent opening of direct flights from Southern China Airlines between Guangzhou, the People's Republic of China, and Port Moresby beginning this month. Also, a 50 million kina grant from the Chinese government to build business and technical facilities in selected schools in the country. However, Prime Minister Marape expressed that there have also been challenges from ongoing issues. He stated that public service continues to lag behind, law and order problems are still at rise, and the country continues to be exposed to inflation and the results of global economic shocks. He reassured that the government is aware of these problems and will continue to put in measures to help ease the impact of imported inflation and global financial shocks. The government interventions include the continued investment in the development of SMEs and the focus on the development of the renewable resources sector in agriculture, forestry and fisheries. Marape stated that work to decentralize the government workforce into the provinces and districts continues at the parliamentary level. It is a massive task and will take some time before satisfactory results are visible in service delivery into the districts. Moreover, Prime Minister Marape made an appeal to citizens to celebrate Christmas with respect to law and order and to celebrate with family in reflection and quiet gratitude. 11 tons of disaster relief supplies for the Mount Ulawun volcano disaster was flown in on Friday all the way from India. The relief supplies came in as a show of commitment to strengthening the relationship between India and PNG.
The plane landed around 6 p.m. in the afternoon. Indian High Commission First Secretary Ravindranath, while handing over the $1 million worth of relief supplies to the member for Thalassia Open, Francis Maneke, said India stands ready to provide support for Papua New Guinea and the Pacific region.
In a demonstration of unwavering solidarity and commitment to humanitarian aid, India has dispatched a special chartered flight laden with essential relief supplies to assist the people of Papua New Guinea grappling with the aftermath of devastating volcanic eruptions. The flight, which took off from Delhi, carried approximately 11 tons of disaster relief material and 6 tons of medical aid.
Hoskins Airport cannot cater for the plane, hence the supplies were brought into Port Moresby. In receiving the relief supplies, Maneke thanked the Indian government for their generosity.
All in all, we would, on behalf of the people, the supplies that are here, we thank the people once again, people of India, who are generous, they are generous support to our people, and not only that, but because they've had for our people of Papua New Guinea, and we now know that it will satisfy the delivery to the people in the care centers.
This is the third lot of foreign assistance since the eruption. Australia and the United States provided aid, while the Chinese government gave 300,000 kina monetary support. The supplies will be transported to West New Britain once arrangements are done. James Guken, National Emtv News.
The National Cultural Commission, an agency mandated to oversee cultural affairs in the country, is pleased to launch its 5-year cultural strategic plan for 2023 to 2027.
This plan was derived from the National Cultural Policy that was launched last year. The Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, A.C. Henry Leonard, mentioned that in order for the policy to work and serve its purpose, the National Cultural Commission had to create a 5-year strategic plan on how to roll out this policy.
This cultural strategic plan is the translation of the National Cultural Policy 2022 to 2032 into practical and implementable strategies and actions in regards to developing the arts and cultures of Papua New Guinea.
NCC board member Janet Seos highlighted that the plan sets out clearly the targets and priority areas that NCC and its affiliated cultural institutes will implement in the next 5 years. Seos also explains why the Commission has taken the approach to develop this strategic plan.
The Commission has now taken a strategic approach in aligning our plans and programs to the government's medium-term development plan 4, 2023 to 2027. Since arts and culture have been captured under the strategic economic investment of this MTDP4, National Culture Commission has taken the approach to develop programs, strategic programs to ensure cultural, creative, and film industries contribute immensely to building a robust and resilient economy of our country in the future.
NCC Executive Director Stephen Kilanda said it took 2 years for the Commission to develop this strategic plan, and PNG is the first in the country to develop a cultural policy and plan. He revealed that NCC is a small government agency and funding is an issue for the organization. However, since culture is part of the government's agenda, they will continue to deliver to achieve the MTDP4. Gladys Kila, National Emtv News.
The Kukunu Bridge in Mount Michael LLG in the Lufa district of Eastern Highlands Province was reopened yesterday after it collapsed a year ago. The bridge is a vital link for the people in the furthest parts of Eastern Highlands on the roadside and also serves people in Unagi LLG, which borders Chimbu Province.
The Minister for Environment Conservation and Climate Change and member for Lufa Simo Kilapa was present to officiate the opening of Kukunu Bridge at the Bear Primary School in Mount Michael LLG. Minister Kilapa said he is pleased with the reopening of the Kukunu Bridge as it will restore people and vehicle access once more.
National National Minister Bridge. Bridge mixing finish million money. Promoter works on the 500,000 kilos that walk in bridge. People are saying bridge, all giving bridge what a contractor role. So contractor role and can make bridge here, Zapora Construction Company. I will boy again. So every can make a bridge go on a time bridge and you go complete, but really you go short now.
Sharing the same sentiment as the member for Lufa was Dimo Imara, the district chief executive officer.
But thank you through Lo you all get a lo state long office, lo member, he can run office, lo me electoral office, or Papa Grand lo have contractor. Time you walk one time, bridge and become a paria through. Now I become good through. Now people don't be storing traffic. That's why I'm a big something.
An estimation of 15,000 people from Mount Michael and Unavi LLG will benefit from the bridge. This complements the government missing link highway which will pass through Lufa into Karamui in Simbu province. The president of Mount Michael LLG, Ali Finimutu, thanked Minister Kilepa as such vital projects were never attended by past MPs.
Law box 1 from count 1 up until declaring you. My brother, me talking you, people are not letting you down. So can you buy them new machine and new truck now to put in your Tesla right here?
As such vital projects were never attended by past MPs. Malinta Yopolo, National Emtv News.
Member for Hiri Koyari, Keith Iduhu, paid a visit to the people of Kage village, situated in the heart of Mount Koyari in Central Province.
The primary objective of the visit was to present a Lucas sawmill along with 503 solar kits and overhead 100 roofing high-end sheets. Local MP Kit Hiduu stated these seemingly basic materials are in fact indispensable essential for the 19 villages in the Mount Koyari dotting the mountainous terrain. This donation is not just for building houses but homes that lay the foundation of a healthier and more sustainable way of life for the people of Mount Koyari. Hiduu says he hopes these fundamental resources, while seemingly modest, will have a lasting impact on the well-being of the community. Gladys Kila, National Emtv News.
National Emtv News continues after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to National Emtv News. This afternoon, the police force in the nation's capital demonstrated a show of strength as they embarked on their final operation for the year.
Officers from all three command zones, along with special units such as the dog units, SSD, CID, Traffic Police, Family Sexual Violence Unit, Prosecution and Public Safety are actively participating in the operation. The comprehensive strategy involves foot patrols across respective zones, motorist patrols, and the establishment of roadblocks for vehicle checkups. This aims to enhance public safety and maintain law and order during the festive season. The police are asking the general public to cooperate and support them to ensure a secure and peaceful environment for everyone. As the year comes to a close, the police force remains committed to safeguarding the community and fostering a sense of security throughout the nation's capital. Louis Maingo, National Emtv News.
This is the season of giving, and a local Christian church in the nation's capital, Life in the Spirit Ministries International, has come on board to support the Royal PNG Constabulary Band by committing 20,000 kina to purchase new equipments for the police band. In terms of logistics, the National Capital District Commission has stepped in to assist them in this year's operations.
During the launching of the festive season police operations in the National Capital District on Friday, Pastor David D. from the Life in the Spirit Ministries, who was there to share the word of God with the police officers, has announced that they will donate 20,000 kina to the police band for them to purchase new equipment. Pastor David said he respects the police department no matter what they do despite negative comments from the communities about police.
And so therefore, you need our prayers. You need our support, every church's support, every prayer of pastors and churches in the country. Every heart should be with the policemen, and with the churches and with the policemen. We can make this nation a better nation for PNG.
The National Capital District also support this year's festive season police operations with 6 vehicles which have been given to the Metropolitan Command in NCD. Meanwhile, in terms of police logistics, the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Anthony Wagambi Jr., has announced that the RPNGC is having their reflecting exercise.
Some new police car below NCD's Metropolitan Command, I think 2 for Central Province, are being marked up. And this has been purchased by the police department, and they will be handed over to the two commanders. And that refitting exercise will take place throughout next year. That is under the leadership of our police commissioner and the executive management.
Louis Maingu, National Emtv News.
An urgent drive to raise funds to build a 500-meter seawall construction at Alexis Afan Catholic Station in Madang, located approximately 25 kilometers northwest of Madang town, is currently underway.
This project aims to address the ongoing issues related to coastal erosion and protecting the station from the adverse effects of rising sea levels and extreme weather events. Alexis Hafen Retreat and Conference Center Manager Father George Raifa SVD shared his concern regarding the rising sea levels. Father Raifa said that if nothing is done to prevent the sea from washing away the land that houses the retreat and conference centers, other buildings than historical buildings will soon be washed away. The proposed project entails the construction of a robust and sustainable 500-meter seawall along the coastal area of Alexis Hafen Catholic Station. The seawall will provide essential protection against erosion, storm surges, and tidal fluctuations, safeguarding the station's infrastructure, land, and inhabitants. Father George said he believes that the construction of a seawall at Alexis Hafen Catholic Station is crucial to protecting the station, its infrastructure, and the surrounding community from the adverse effects of coastal erosion and climate change. He said his team of experienced professionals are committed to delivering a high-quality seawall project that meets any keen donor's requirements and ensures the long-term sustainability of the seawall. Tamara Agavi, National Emtv News.
The construction of the Hela Polytechnic Institute is progressing smoothly amidst ongoing tribal fighting tensions in the area. This mega institutional developmental project is located at Akom, which is along the electoral borders of the Wapenamanda and Wabek districts, respectively.
Anga Governor Sir Peter Ipatasi is committed to seeing this impact project going forward and has ensured the deployment of joint police and PNG Defence Force personnel to camp out and patrol the surrounding areas on a daily basis. Amidst tension from 2 warring clans of the Wapukin clan and the Ambulin clan, the project area is progressing steadily without any difficulty. Sir Ipatas has appealed to both warring clans to respect the development of this impact project as it is for the betterment of the people and urged both warring factions to look after the project. The Hela Polytechnic Institute will be a technological campus of the innovative University of Enga, offering technical courses upon its completion. Tamara Agavi, National Emtv News.
Surinki Women Farmers Cooperative Society Limited is a self-reliant group formed by women in the Surinki constituency of the Lagay district who have decided to venture into commercial agriculture.
Founder and spokeswoman Pam Yakali said that the group is made up of 68 women who have decided to plant sweet and Irish potatoes given the suitable soil fertility and humid environment of the local area, allowing them to farm in huge quantities. Yakali mentioned that the sweet and Irish potato yields are ready for harvest this Christmas and into the new year. She mentioned that a 40 kg bag of sweet potatoes is sold ranging from 40 kina to 100 kina, depending on the quality of the harvest. Yakali also added that a 50 kg of Irish potatoes is sold at prices ranging from 60 kina to 100 kina respectively. Yakali said planting potatoes is the main activity the women are engaged in to ensure rural households have an income source to sustain themselves. With the reopening of the giant Pogera gold mine, Yakali is determined and confident of supplying the mine with their produce along with fresh fruits and vegetables. She is optimistic that the Surinki Women Farmers Cooperative Society Limited will partner with local contractors alike in the resource-rich Pogera Valley to supply the mining township with fresh produce from the Surinki area. Tamara Agavi, National Emtv News.
National Emtv News continues after the break with Trukai Sport. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The National Capital District Amateur Boxing Association Beginners Tournament has played their finals this weekend at Tokarara in Port Moresby. The tournament director, Junior Raka, highlighted that the competition is hosted by NCD purposely for the preparation of their fighters for the upcoming PNG Games in January 2024.
17 boxing clubs in the nation's capital have taken part in the NCD Amateur Boxing Association or NCD ABA Beginners Tournament this year. They box under 3 categories: cadets, juniors and novice, with age range from 9 to 30 years old. Tournament director Junior Raka, who is also a professional boxer, said NCD Sport Division has hosted the ABA tournament purposely to identify and select athletes to represent NCD in the upcoming PNG Games.
Sport Division, where only helping me plus sana boxer lo me plus now me plus making all selection lo me plus where bomb me representing NCD all team lo me plus selecting finish but all by representing NCD lo la coming PNG Games the next year.
The tournament started in February this year, and this weekend is the finals of the ABA Beginners Tournament.
Purposely now we blog running memos all competition I'm also lead up fights all senior boys all stabilize team also take part every weekend just develop him, get him already this PNG Games come.
Junior Raka said the ABA Beginners Finals this weekend has seen 200 boxers altogether from different categories stepped into the ring. The first 50 bouts were directed yesterday and 100 were facilitated to conclude this year's tournament. The tournament is set to recommence next year in February. Louis Mango, Trukai Sports.
As the festive season unfolds, the National Capital District Governors Cup advances into its second elimination playoff.
The NCD Governors Cup continue into its round 2 of the Cup playoffs. Elimination rounds for the men's team will continue into the festive season, where qualifiers are expected to play for the Cup and played before the year ends. 8 women's teams have completed their games and are set to play for the grand finals. The teams include Morata Swans, Vanu Dust, Olik Sedimex, GB Dogs, Morata Bullets and PCL Venoms. So far the games have progressed smoothly without any conflicts. James Guken, Trukai Sports.
The Wapenamanda Rugby League ground came alive yesterday when it hosted a 4-day rugby league tournament. The Highlands Championship Challenge, called the Tokam Cup, named after Highlands Zone Director Joe Tokam, will see men and women teams, under 20s and A grades, play during the Christmas festive season. Enga Provincial Administrator and Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League Chairman Sandy Saka and Highlands Zone Director Joe Tokam witnessed the opening yesterday. Chairman Saka reiterated PNG Rugby Football League's main aim is to bring the league to the rural communities in order to identify new talents. Saka said that the development of Rugby League was a collective effort and urged youths to be true to themselves if they have a passion to excel in Rugby League. And that ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with possible rain showers and drizzles. Daru, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, cloudy periods with few afternoon and evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Alatau, cloudy periods with few showers. Popondetta, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momasa region, Lay City, cloudy periods with few afternoon and evening showers. Madang, mostly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak and Vanimo, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Keveng, partly cloudy with few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, partly cloudy with few showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with few evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka and Kundiawa, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi and Wabeg, partly cloudy with few evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Waters of southern PNG Indonesian border, to Daru to Kiwai Islands, to Kerema, to Yule Island, to Hood Point, to Samarai Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2.5 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel, to eastern and western Milne Bay Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.0 meter. Waters north of Cape Vogel to Huon Gulf to Finschhofen, seas 0.5 to 1.0 meter. Waters of Finschhofen through VTS Dampier Strait to Sea Sea, Long Islands, seas 1.0 to 2.0 meters. Waters of Long Island to Madang, to Wewak, to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border, seas 1.0 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of East and West New Britain to New Ireland, seas 0.5 to 1.0 meter. Waters of Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.0 meter. Solomon Sea, Coral Sea, slight to moderate, west to northwest winds of 10 to 20 knots, increasing to 25 knots. Solomon Sea, smooth, northwest to northern winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck Sea, slight, northwest winds of 10 to 15 knots. Pacific Ocean, smooth to slight, west to northeast winds of 5 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 24th of December 2023. From all of us here, pleasant viewing, good night.